And now Pike brings in Secessional, and they're ready to go. So the light blinks, the field is sent on their way. Blazing away, the last of them to move. Sensational jumped okay. Out 3 and 4 deep early on. Going to the lead soon after the start. Multinational worked its way to the front. Up there nice and fresh and keen early. Sentimental Hero. Down on the inside, Investment Strategy. And Sensational's going to have to work around them here. 3 deep in the run down the back from Captain Chaos. Blazing away. And back there last of all, Starry Heights. And so the favourite caught in no man's land really as they work along the back. Going to the lead when the speed really slowed down is the top weight Sentimental Hero. With 1,000 to go, Sentimental Hero extends to 1.5 lengths. Running second, Multinational, and then on the outside came Sensational, getting across one off the rails before that far corner. Back near the inside, next of all, Investment Strategy with the yellow cap. A length off those to Captain Chaos, and then came Blazing Away, who's down near the rail. And at the tail end of proceeding, Starry Heights. In this order, they work down to the 600 mark towards the home turn, and the leader is Sentimental Hero, first up since running in the Perth Cup, and he leads them here at the 450, 1.5 lengths to the good of Investment Strategy and Multinational. And now on the outside, again going forward, Sensational. They're followed by Captain Chaos, but by the 275, and Pike goes to work. Sensational looms up on the outside with Multinational, and they've got the Sentimental Hero. Down on the inside, Investment Strategy. Sensational's the leader. Here comes Captain Chaos down the outside. Pike goes to work, pulls out the shillelagh. Sensational responds, holds Captain Chaos, and Sensational wins his 9th. Sensational, willed to the line by Pike, has won it from Captain Chaos. Blazing Away got busy late. Might have grabbed third from Sentimental Hero, dropping off behind those then Multinational, Investment Strategy, and back with those Starry Heights. Sensational takes it out. Continues a great run for the ownership of this 5-year-old gelding as he wins his 9th from 21. Placed 5 times, and what a record he has here at the 1600 Belmont Park. It's 5 for 5. High fives all round. Magnificent record for Grant Delana Williams, the Session Super Special gelding. Does it again, and Willie Pike gets the first 2 winners on the card. Beat 7 Captain Chaos, and showing a bit of form to the captain. And third, we wait for 6 Blazing Away. Got to the line pretty well at his second run from a break, and it looks as though he may have picked up the thin edge of the wedge. Of course, of pay 1-2 only. 3-7-6 unofficially Sensational for owners B, M, C, Nile, P, and Mrs. J. Ferrano, C. Harvey P. Cooper, Mrs. N.J. Cooper, T. Hewitt, Mrs. S. Wallersheim, T. Murphy, the South of Swan Racing Syndicate, North of Swan Racing Group, and Mrs. S. Nile. And it's 3-7-6-4, the numbers. 3-7-6-4, short neck, 1.5 lengths in 1:39.09, 35.75 the sectional. Well, he was 3 deep down the back, so he wasn't covering any additional ground. It was just a game of tactics until, of course, Sentimental Hero decided to work forward and take up the lead. And this allowed Pike to come across and get one off the fence. He then again hooked out 3 deep when they got going at the top of the straight. Captain Chaos was in pursuit. The 8-year-old's done a good job to get as close as he has over the concluding stages, but Sensational goes 2 for 2 this campaign. Pike goes 2 for 2 here at Belmont Park after the first 2 races. Captain Chaos by Demerit second, Troy Turner for PG Adresco, Blazing Away a City Place Malacca gelding, Pat Carberry for the David Harrison Yard in 3rd spot. Next event on the card will be the running of the Valet Nick Lucas handicap over the 1,000 metres, and there are no changes. Let's go back downstairs and catch up with Tess Daly joining us. And Pikey's got his eye in nice and early, and this horse continues to go from strength to strength.
They certainly do, Darren. Catching up again with Grant Williams. Grant, big group of happy owners here alongside us. There they are. You must be wrapped for all the connections.
Yeah, that's why they had us a race 2, because they know the money they're going to put over the bar now for the rest of the day.
Very smart, but taking out the feature on today's program. Took a little bit to get that cover. We talked off camera as well. He didn't hold cover for all that long, but a really gritty win in the end.
Yeah, Pikey was concerned that it was going to be a tactical affair like that, and like I said in the pre-race, I thought, at Pinjarra they were able to run it along, which makes you, run a lot easier. And yeah, so it was always going to be tactical, but Pikey doing what Pikey does, he was the bigger cat probably.
Gee, found the line really nicely too then when they had a bit of opposition coming on his tail, but was able to fight away.
Yeah, he's always been great hitting the line, this fella. He's a good little trier. They do get close to him, but he very, very rarely they can get from behind him and run over him. And when they do, we know that he's probably had enough.
Where do you look to next now?
I think there's another one of these races in 3 or 4 weeks, so we'll just sort of take it by, race by race. If he could win one more of them, then maybe we'll look at something else.
And drink a choice on the owners for after this one?
The beers, White Claws, everything.
Congratulations, mate. Hopefully chat to you throughout the day.
All right, thank you.
There's Grant Williams, and we're catching up with William Pike after we're getting back from that big group of owners out there, Scotty, but a fantastic result for all the connections.
Certainly is, and as we said in our preview, the next favourite, Willie Pike, the favourite after that, Willie Pike, so it could definitely be a big start to the day for the Wizard, and then after that it gets a little bit tougher, and in fact he's copped a couple of scratchings in the back half of the program as well, but he's taken out the first two, and this horse, Sensational, is just a wonderful racehorse. He just knows how to get the job done. He's one of those horses that doesn't have an outstanding turn of foot or anything like that, Tessa. He just knows where the winning post is, and he knows how to get the job done. Willie Pike joins us now after taking out the blue spec aboard Sensational to make it 2 features at his return so far. Willie, gee, I know that you're down the back straight and probably not doing too much, but I personally love the ride of Jagsy just to kick up and make you do a little bit of work early.
Yeah, those little races are always a tactical affair. He's a much better horse if you can leave him alone and sit last, but I thought it was too big a risk to do that today, so we kicked out. I was wide. Troy rated his an absolute treat to make sure I did work, and got a little bit lucky that the Fernie horse was a bit strong and I was able to pressure it to the front. I don't think they're ever beaten me once I was able to get that one offline though. In
the last 150, Captain Chaos was coming, but to your bloke's credit, he kept finding, as he always does.
Yeah, look, he put a kick. He waits when he hits the front. It's very dangerous riding him that way. But he put a kick at about the 200 metre mark, and I know it ran at me, but I was never too concerned.
We've got a captive audience here. If they put in 50 each, it'd be a pretty handy sling.
No, they're screwed. They're battlers. They're just first on that. No, look, I'm just enjoying the good weather and a nice track to ride on, so I'll keep the whinging at bay for a little while.
What about the next one, Maddie Girl? Can you make it 3 in a row?
I think I can. She draws well. A little bit of luck in the straight. She'll be very hard to beat.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Cheers. Thank you.
There's William Pike, the Wizard of the West, taking out the blue spec over 1,600 metres with Grant and Lana Williams. A fantastic result, as we can hear. Plenty of happy owners in the background as well. Numbers here in the feature 3, 7, 6 and 4. We'll be taking a short break now before heading back up to Broome for the third.